Alright, hello guys, and welcome to part 1 of the beginner music tutorials for the Fun Music for Beginners web series, where we'll be teaching a lot of the basics, beginner things, things you need to maybe start getting into music. You've always wanted to be that cool guy at the party that plays the guitar, or maybe that little civilized gentleman that knows how to play a little piano, some, Chopin or Beethoven, stuff like that. So, yeah, as I said, this is part of the series for Fun Music for Beginners .ru, and if you want to head over to our website, the rest of the series is going to be on there. I'm just going to be posting this part 1 on YouTube for free, so you guys can maybe get a glimpse of what the course is about. And in our first tutorial, it's just gonna be the real basics, So yeah, let's get started. So, maybe you went and picked up your instrument already. Maybe you got the guitar. You want to play some guitar, some tunes on the guitar, maybe some rock and roll music. That's cool. Or maybe you went for the classic, the piano. You want to get on those keys and jam a little, maybe play some jazz, Or maybe you were feeling even a little bit more jazzy. You got the saxophone, that's alright too. But, for the first tutorial, I just want everyone to take out whatever instrument they got, and what we're gonna do is just throw that out. Just throw out your instrument. We're not gonna be needing that. As a beginner, you might wanna, immediately start and just pick up and play the instrument, but I don't think that's best. You really shouldn't be touching your instrument as a beginner. It's just, there's really no use to it. You can't play anything yet. You don't know any theory, and so it's just not going to be useful to pick it up or try and play it. So what we're going to do instead is just we're going to learn some theory, so a little bit, before you start. So I just want to say I'm not, the conventional type. I think a music theory is good to know, but I go by my own rules, So normally we'd learn the key of C major, or key in F, but as a beginner you really don't need to know any keys, So we're just gonna go by motion. So we have this little chart here. Now in the music world, we call this chart a tempo. You might have heard that before, so this is what tempo refers to. But so we're gonna write this song in the emotion of sadness. So this is gonna be easier to understand than maybe like a harmonic 7th scale key. So it's just in the key of sadness. Maybe you want to make that key of sadness, a hashtag. So there you go. And so now we have the tempo in the emotion of sadness. And we're gonna start by just drawing a dot right there. So what you're gonna play is gonna be charted on here on the tempo. And basically we're gonna start out by doing, so there you go. So this is just the function of cosine, and so as a beginner you really don't know how to write notes or anything like that, so you just want to be real simple with it. Just draw a couple of functions on the tempo, Now, you might have heard the term chords. That's gonna be in part 2 of the series. If you want to learn chords, you know these are usually called what I'm drawing right now. They're called keys. So this is gonna be the key of x plus 1, and that's just a little dash right there. So there you go. And with that, I think we'll be concluding the first part of our series. So like I said, if you want to learn more basics, more music theory, just head on over to funmusic.for.beginners.ru and /tutorials. And we're going to show you, maybe in part 2 we'll get to the chords, harmonics, maybe some scales. Scales. Might have heard of those. So yeah, I've been a Kenny, music teacher for 5 years, mainly guitar, some piano, and thanks for watching. I'll see you hopefully in part 2. Thanks.